Hey, what's going on, peeps? Derek here, bringing you my DVD and Blu-ray update for the month of August. I got a lot of good stuff to show you guys today. A few things were given to me as gifts, so I'm going to mention those people's names as I go along with this update. Some of the stuff I did buy myself. So I'm going to go through how the way I have them stacked up with the Blu-rays and DVDs. I have the stuff that was given to me first, and then on the bottom of the stacks there'll be the stuff I bought. So let's get into this. We're gonna start out with the Blu-rays this time because I did get a fair amount of Blu-rays this month. Some were given to me as gifts and some were expensive month August was. Alright, let's get into this. First up, my good friend and fellow YouTuber Mood616. He made me it was him and his buddy Godzilla. You know Godzilla, he's Mood's friend. He did that 24-hour marathon with him. Dylan, he's awesome, dude. He sent me two things I'm going to show you after I show you what Mood sent me. Alright, let's get into this. So Moods first sent me, he picked this up for me in Calgary during a horror con. It's a film directed by Vince D'Amato. I'm not really familiar with that director, but this title intrigued me, and Vince D'Amato actually autographed it for me. It's called Reverse. It's like a giallo. So I'm kind of excited to check this out. I might actually review it since Vince was kind enough to autograph it for me. Can't wait to check this one out. That's the first thing Moods got me. The second thing Moods got me was this Blu-ray is available at Best Buy, but for some weird reason my Best Buy didn't carry any of them at the time. Of course they have them now because I went there the other day and they're there. It's because it's a Best Buy exclusive. It's one of those type deals. But Moose grabbed me the Canadian Blu-ray release of The Town That Dreaded Sundown. The it's not really a remake. It's more of a sequel. They just called it the same film as the original. It's more of like a sequel reimagining. The way that I'm not gonna ruin it for you. But I seen this a while ago and I VOD'd it before the end of the year because I wanted to see it. Excellent film, very fun as hell. It's good. I'm gonna do a review on it in the future. I want to revisit it. I actually haven't watched this copy yet since I got it in the other day. I want to revisit this film. It's been a while since I've seen it, so I'll be watching this one really soon. Thank you, Moods, for that one. Moods also sent me, I believe this is a Kino/Scorpion release. Kino and Scorpion are together now. I know some of the titles say Kino Liber on them, and the others say Scorpion. But I believe Scorpion produced like the special features and stuff for this release. It's The Land Before That Time Forgot. Kevin Connor film, Doug McClure. Awesome stuff. It's Edgar Rice Burroughs, man. Awesome creature effects, and they actually just announced the sequel to this one. The People That Time Forgot. I can't wait for that. I'm gonna pick that one right up when it gets released because these are fun flicks. They should really. I know At the Earth's Core is also, I gotta pick that up still. But they need to release some more of these like Doug McClure like awesome films. Like Warlords of Atlantis is another one that needs a release one of these days. Yeah, Doug McClure, awesome stuff. And the last thing that Mood sent me was, which is awesome because I never owned a copy of this. I've seen this years ago and I was like maybe like 11 or 12. Steven Spielberg's first film, Duel. the TV film, which is awesome because we just did a road horror week on the top 10 Tuesdays. Sorry, you know, like the top 10 Tuesdays list. We did road horror a few weeks ago, and this is one I didn't have for the collection because I haven't seen it in years, so I don't remember if I actually liked it or not. So I'm gonna revisit this one real soon too. So thank you, Moods, for all those. Now let's get into the stuff that his buddy Dylan sent me in the package also. Dylan messaged me and he's like, he did the Barnes & Noble's Criterion sale, and he was saying like he actually got doubles of like all the Criterion by accident. It was like he ordered them more than once. But I hooked him up with a few titles. He got me the Rebo Man Criterion Blu-ray. Rebo Man is a film that I used to watch on. I used to show on like IFC all the time, and back in the day when IFC was not commercials and like it is now, it's like I miss like old TV when they have like even old AMC when they have no commercials. Fun flick. It was always on at late. Can't wait to revisit it. Emilio Estevez, Harry Dean Stanton, great cast. Alex Cox, awesome director of Sid and Nancy. Yeah, I can't wait to revisit this one. Awesome stuff for that one, Dylan. And Dylan also sent me, actually he had this in one of his photos on the Facebook group, and I wanted it because I don't have like many of these, because I love the company Arrow, and this is out of print and it was still available on .ca, but they never shipped to the US. It was like one of those merchants on Amazon.ca. So he was kind enough to pick this up for me. The Arrow slip box of a bird with a crystal plumage. You all know about these. They have like 4 different arts, and you can switch it and turn the covers around. Comes with a poster too. I didn't take it out yet because I want to get it maybe framed in my little small ass den. Yeah, but I can't wait to check this out. A lot of people are like saying the transfer is not really good on this release, but I'm just glad to have it. That's all that matters, because the Blue Underground is hella out of print. It goes for like crazy money on eBay or like any of those resellers. So an out of print Arrow video Blu-ray is, for a good price, is just as good in my opinion. I'll judge the transfer for myself, because I actually own the VCI Blu-ray, and I'm just glad that I have this because it has features on it. I can't wait to check them out. Like, there's a interview with Argento and Luigi Cosi. So I'll be checking this one out so soon. Thank you, Dylan. Next up, my buddy Terry Dellamore. He's one of our new guys on the Top 10 Tuesdays. He had an extra copy of Nightmare Castle, so I grabbed that from him. Barbara Steele. It also comes with Castle of Blood and Terror Creatures from the Grave. Castle of Blood I have seen, but Nightmare Castle and the other film I haven't. So I'm excited for this. Barbara Steele's a horror, like it says on the side of this, the Queen of Horror. Awesome stuff. I can't wait to check it out. Thank you, Terry. Next up, we got one. These went on the Screen Archives website and they were limited, so of course it was before payday. I think they're still on there though, so I could have actually probably picked this up. But my good friend Lewis picked this up for me, and I still owe him for it. Awesome dude from the Facebook group. kindness of his heart, he grabbed me the Neon Maniacs. I actually did a review of this on my channel on my new series. It came from the 80s. If you want to hear my views on this film, check out that review. Thank you again, Lewis, for this awesome stuff. Next up, my good friend, I think this is the last of the stuff for the Blu-rays anyways, stuff that people sent me. My good friend Kyle, the Horrorphile, sent me 2 Blu-rays. Sent me Fight Club. Awesome David Fincher film. It's actually one of my favorite Finchers. Probably in my top 3 anyways of his films. Brad Pitt, Ed Norton, Meatloaf, Jared Leto. Awesome cast. Based off a great novel too. Yeah, Fight Club. Awesome film. And the last thing Kyle sent me was a suburban film. I seen this a while ago. I'm gonna revisit this soon. I might do a review on it. I know this Blu-ray has the one scene with the baby cut out of it, but I believe the rest of it's intact, so I'm not really gonna gripe on it because I'm not really into that baby scene. But if I ever wanted to get the fully uncut version, I will in the future. I just gotta remember if I actually like this film as much as I did. So I'm gonna revisit this very soon. Because I seen it, I won't lie, I was pretty blackout drunk when I watched this. But I remember scenes from it vividly. So I'm gonna watch this soon. Thank you, Kyle. Alright, here comes the stuff that I picked up myself for the Blu-rays. First, we got a film that's been getting a lot of mixed reactions. And I actually just finished watching this before I started taping this update. It's the new film from Artsploitation that released, Cub. Now, first thing I'm going to say is every other release of this film has an awesome cover art. This film's like, this cover is just, I don't know what they were thinking, but now I just finished watching this film. My thoughts on it? It's okay. This is a film you have to see for yourself and really judge for yourself how you feel about it. Because I know a lot of people actually love this film, and others either hate it or think it was let down, or I'm in the middle crowd. I'd give it like a solid 7.5 out of 10. I might have to rewatch this one to revisit it. I might do a full-length review on it. It's actually, because I know the 22 Shots guys did a review on it on their podcast recently. It's not really the way they did the review. It's kind of a hard film to review because a lot of stuff that goes on in this one. But I'll get into that when I do my review on it. But for right now, 7.5 out of 10. It was decent. Next up, another film I just watched last night, actually. Wormwood, released by IFC and Scream Factory. This one, it was good. It had, the third act kind of dragged in my opinion, but I enjoyed it. Solid, like, same thing, 7 out of 10. Third act and stuff, yeah, it was alright. I recommend it. Next up is another from Scream Factory, is the double feature of I can't talk right now. Metamorphosis and Beyond Darkness. 2 Italian films I never seen. I actually haven't watched this yet. I'm actually going to pop it in right after this update video, so I'll let you guys know what I think about these in the future. Because they're both 80s films, so since I do an 80s series, You never know. Yeah, so that double feature, I can't wait to check that out. Next up from Scream Factory, we got... I actually ordered this from Shout Factory because I couldn't wait to see this film. The Editor from Astron 6. I watched this. Awesome stuff. Awesome score. Some of the score is actually by Claudio Simonetti, which got me even more pumped to check it out. Awesome stuff from Astron 6. 9 out of 10. Awesome stuff. And this actually just came in the mail today, and it's actually sad because I just did a video about Wes Craven. I got the new Scream Factory. People Under the Stairs. Can't wait to revisit this film. That cover art is sexy as hell. Rest in peace to Wes Craven. Again, can't say it enough. So sad that we lost him, and it's just ironic that this came in today for this update. Can't wait to check it out. Next up, when I picked up at Stop and Shop, random, like, walking around, they have, like, the previously viewed, like, Blu-rays and DVDs. To Live and Die in L.A., Billy Friedkin film. There's a little sticky, there was a sticker on it. I had to get that off later. I gotta buy some stuff and clean that off later. But I'm just glad to have it. It's in perfect condition and stuff. Awesome film. 80s awesomeness. Score by Wang Chung. Can't wait to check it out. Revisit it again. Next up, I finally picked up another Scream Factory. I didn't know how this got out of the Scream Factories. Finally picked up Leviathan. I usually try to get the collector's editions first because of the slipcovers and stuff. So I kind of put this one on the back burner. But I'm glad I picked it up finally. This is the alternative cover. I just dug it because there's this craziness. Scream Factory did a great job with this release. Awesome film. Peter Weller, Daniel Stern, Meg Foster's a usual bitch in it. Awesome film. Next up, we got one released by IFC Films. It's a Western. I haven't watched it yet. I'm actually going to review it this weekend. The Salvation with Mads Mikkelsen and Jeffrey Dean Morgan. Can't wait to check it out. My buddy NES Ruler 22 actually did a review on his channel of this, and it sold me, so I picked it up. Can't wait to check it out. I love my Westerns. I actually have a few DVDs coming up. Next up, I picked up 2 Kinos. Crimson Cult. I did a review on this on my random reviews part of my channel, so if you want to check out my thoughts on this awesome film, check out that review. And also House of $1,000, a Vincent Price film that I haven't seen. I think actually a lot of people haven't seen this one. I was glad Kino announced it. I haven't checked it out yet. I'm going to do a review on it soon. Can't wait to check it out. Love me some Vincent Price. Next, last one of the single Blu-rays, I have a box set to show too, is X-Cross. My buddy Matt at You and Your Horror Movies did a review on this on his channel. I'm going to leave the link to his review. It sold me. This film's awesome. Check out his review and recommend X-Cross. And the final thing for the Blu-rays I got, the last thing I bought during the Criterion sale, it came in actually a few days after my last update, that's why it wasn't in it. It's the Trilogy of Life by Pier Pablo Pasolini. Same guy who directed Salo, some art house cinema. I watched some of these, I haven't watched it all, but I love how this box set is. It's nice and firm and comes with this awesome booklet. Spines. I would show you the actual discs, but they have like nudity on them. So, yeah, Trilogy of Life. Can't wait to watch these, dig into them more. Alright, let's get into the DVDs now. First up, from my good friend Andrew French. He got me another Wesley Craven classic, The Hills Have Eyes. Good stuff. Creep. I watched some of this, I had to finish it. I was liking what I was seeing though. So I'm going to finish this, probably watch this after the double feature, before I have to go to work, because I do want to watch this. Penny Dreadful, I haven't watched this yet. I guess it's like an anthology type film with Jeffrey Combs and Sid Haig in it. Comes with this awesome slipcover. Penny Dreadful herself, I believe that's her on the cover. It looks badass with the axe and the teddy bear. Yeah, I can't wait to check that one out. Then the last thing Andrew sent me was Cherry Falls. This is the Region 2. This film is hella hard to find out of print here in the US. So thank you for so much, Andrew, because this is a film I always wanted to see, and I'm going to do a review on it very soon for you. So thank you. Next up, last two things somebody got me was Matt actually sent me two things. I got him something in return. The One Missed Call trilogy. This thing's ridiculous. Comes with 6 discs. Awesome stuff for that, Matt. Thank you. And the other thing he sent me was, I still laugh when I look at this. A Nazi-thon from Full Moon. I think it's like a trailer compilation. I'm actually not sure. I haven't watched it yet. But I'm going to check it out soon. Thank you again, Matt. Alright, here comes the DVDs, guys. The ones I picked up for myself. Awesomeness right here. First up, we got 2 films from Marcus Koch. Both I have reviewed on my channel. So if you want to check out those reviews, check them out. Because I talk these films to death. 100 Tears. And Fell. I did both reviews on both these films. Fell, it's not getting a lot of love on my channel. Check out the review. I did enjoy this film. I know it's a different type of film, but Marcus Koch is like, I'm very interested in his work. I can't wait to see what he does next. So yeah, check out those reviews. Alright, here we go. These two actually just came in today, actually. Zombie 4, After Death, Claudia Fugazi. Cheese right here. Haven't watched it yet, so it's from the 80s, so you never know. Might do a review on it. And Tourist Trap, which I did watch before. I grabbed the DVD because the Blu-ray's cut, from what I hear. So I'm glad to have this. I actually ordered this a while ago, but they sent me something else, so I didn't really brag about it. So I finally picked it up. This film's awesome. It has Chuck Connors. You know, the rifleman Chuck Connors in it. But I know more from playing for this team right here. He was a legendary Celtics player in his day. So, I can't wait to revisit this one. The Tourist Trap. Next up, we got 2 from Camp Motion Pictures. Finally grabbed a copy of Splatter Farm. This film is cheesy as hell. It's not a great film by any means, but it's just fun as hell. It's hilariously bad. Splatter Farm from the Panolia Brothers. Good SOV goodness right there. And Splatter Farm, also from the Panolia Brothers. I was dying laughing watching this. It's just so funny. Oh god, like, just looking at the back of it, I just remember it's like some green screen and just cheesiness. The soundtrack and the Aaron Brown's in this, aka Misty Mundine. Yeah, Splatter Beach, awesome stuff. If you like your cheese. Finally got this in the mail. I ordered this 2 months ago, but I'm not really gonna brag because Dustin Mills is a very busy man. He makes movie after movie just for us guys because he knows we love his films, and he makes projects after projects after projects, and he mails out all his own stuff. So we're not gonna really complain about not getting this on time because he's a very busy man. I'm just glad that I got it. I know because he's going to send it to me in the future anyways. So I finally got the Dustin Mills collection. Signed by Dustin himself. Just got this in the mail today, so I haven't checked it out yet. Yeah, I can't wait to check this out. Dustin's a great filmmaker. He does some awesome stuff. Finally got that, Dustin, so thanks, buddy. Next up, we got another Tokyo Shock film, We Are Gonna Eat You. This is kind of like a comedy. It's actually pretty funny. Since it's from the 80s, I'm gonna do a review on it. I don't want to really get into this one right now because it's kind of a complex story. I do recommend it though, that's all I'm gonna say. We're Gonna Eat You. Last up, before we get into some Blue Underground stuff, I also picked up a non-horror title. John Frankenheimer's The Train. Awesome stuff. I'm glad Kino at least put this out on DVD. Twilight Times has the Blu-ray rights for it. So I'm gonna support Kino in their release of it. Because Twilight Times is this bull crap, guys. With their limited Blu-ray releases. I love this film, so when the legit Blu-ray comes out, probably from Kino, I will pick it up. Awesome stuff, Kino. And now I got a few Blue Underground titles. Show you guys off. I'm running out of time, so I gotta hurry with this. First up, Venom. Awesome, crazy awesomeness right here. Oliver Reed, Klaus Kinski, Susan George, Nicole Williamson. Awesome cast. The way I would describe this, it's a home invasion movie with like a killer snake in it. I really enjoyed it. I give it a solid 8.5 out of 10. I loved it. Recommend it. Awesome stuff. Next one is one I haven't watched yet. My buddy Zach, Movie Guy 666, actually recommended this film for me a couple of times. I think Moose actually did too. Bone. I'm gonna watch this one real soon. It's from Larry Cohen's first film, Yaphet Kotto. Awesome badass actor right there. I'm gonna check this out soon. I'll let you guys know my thoughts on it. Kioma, starring Franco Nero. I did a review on this on my Western series. Check out that review, guys. Awesome film. Franco Nero, badass actor. Enzo G. Cassarelli, gangster stuff right here. Kioma, awesome stuff. Another film I just reviewed recently. For the Apocalypse, another Western, directed by the legendary Lucio Fulci. I really enjoyed this film. It's a very different film for Fulci. Like I said, I did a review on it, so if you want to hear my thoughts on it, check out that review. My Western series, I need to get it kicking off. And the last two for the regular Blue Undergrounds. Black Belly the Tarantula. I watched this the other day. Awesome stuff. Awesome giallo. Lots of Bond girls in it. Barbara Bacquet, Barbara Bach, Claudine Auger. All in this film. Awesome stuff. Awesome score by Ennio Morricone. As usual. Every time I say that, but when did Morricone ever do a bad score? Be honest. Even the Phantom of the Opera Argento film had an awesome score, and it was Morricone. That's the only good part of that film, in my opinion. Mountain of the Cannibal God, classic Sergio Martino stuff. Ursula Andrews, Stacy Keach. Awesome film. A little too long, in my opinion. Could have been shortened by like 10 minutes, maybe. but highly enjoyable still. If you like your cannibal flicks, you must own this in your collection. Awesome stuff. And the final thing in the update, here it is. Finally got it. I went on deep discounts one day, and they had this sucker at 28 bucks. I couldn't say no, because I usually I seen it for like 55, 40, 45. So I finally picked up this Bad Larry, the Blind Dead collection. I seen this in the few of the cats before I was on the YouTube myself. They had this box set in their Top 10 Tuesdays for Blue Underground. It's in a coffin. How can you not want this? I know they have like Blue Underground released them in like a regular, like, but I couldn't say no to this. I can't wait till I could build my shelf because it's gonna look awesome on it. Glad I got this finally. So sick. Comes with the extra documentary on the director too. Yeah, that's awesome stuff. Alright guys, that's everything I picked up for this month. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe, and comment. And as always, I'll see you next month. Peace out.